For us, we're taking a little different tact. We've had many lessons learned, and one of the reasons that Bart and I speak all over the nation together is because we really focus a lot on transparency, really having those open conversations about what doesn't necessarily go well or what does go well, but we're very open about it. For us, one of the things I wanted to cover today was a little bit of a case study on what happened on social media. We did not have a very strong Facebook presence at all, and it just wasn't sticking, and we were covering normal things that we would cover for a site that is focused on giving and volunteering. But what we found is we did some research to find out what is really strong on social media. And what we found were pandas. Well, how do we kind of take a failing social media presence and integrate pandas to it? And what we found from one of these surveys was that in going out about 500 messages on Facebook and on Twitter, about 500 of those messages, what percentage do you think might be about pandas? What percentage? 10? 55? 80? Sorry. we've not quite that high. It was 18%. And the amount of, in this survey, there was about 3 times as many clicks and 10 times as many retweets. Now, why on pandas? What was that? When we researched it, it was because they were anthropomorphic, they were human, they don't have any sharp angles, they're all soft, they're cuddly, they're warm. Now, I actually don't know that if you get in a cage with them, be that safe, but I kind of would want to curl up with one of them, but I don't know. Anyways, the point is that you feel that about them. What does it emote for you? It emotes kindness and warmth, non-threatening. So we thought, well, how can we make that a part of what we're doing at Universal Giving? We're focusing on poverty and helping the world. And what we did is we started doing some Panda tweets and Facebook that just really helped accelerate our pages. We went and we got some nonprofits on our site that are doing Panda prevention, Panda rehabilitation, Panda health, all of this. And we did that, and it really just significantly helped our sense of community. One of the things that we try and push ourselves to do is let's look at a failing social media platform. How can you do something different with it rather than just promote giving and volunteering? You can't just keep slamming home the same message. You got many of other people competing that, but how can you do it in a way that's genuine? Because you can't just promote random pandas. You have to think about those qualities and go, it's kindness. How can you find the kindness, the warmth, all of that, and find a creative way then to promote philanthropy through it? And so we kind of turned that around, and our Facebook page actually jumped up, we had more than 2,000, subscribers, moving up more and more along that. But the point I really want to drive home here is that you can see a lot of Facebook pages that are liked. But it's not just about the likes. It's about the sense of community. And one of the things we've realized at Universal Giving that also relates to Go and what Bart was saying is he's talking about story. And what story does is create a sense of community. And it creates people coming together. And what we realized is we actually would rather trade. We don't want 100,000 likes. We'd rather have 50,000 likes or 5,000 likes of a tight community. Right now, we have people contributing on our pages every day. We see a lot of other sites that have more likes than us, but people aren't commenting every day. And we have found out 8 other key things similar to the Panda that we are using. And if you come up to me afterwards, I'll let you know some of them, maybe not all of them. But the point is there's innovative ways to do this that genuinely create community. And how can you create something that's stale and bring it to the next level, but in a way that's authentic? Just one final note on that. We started off Universal Giving because of what I saw on the ground in Mexico. Absolute dire poverty. To this day, I'm still causeless. I want to help human rights and dogs who are stray on the street and elderly people who can't walk. It doesn't matter to me, so I'm very confused. But my point is that's why we have Universal Giving, because there's so many causes on there. So, our Pandas poverty, you can't change your mission. But you can look at this differently to say philanthropy, what is it? It's not giving of money. It's the love of people. And so when you honor and love people, if pandas are that important to them, and you might be like, really, Pamela, is pandas really a critical issue? For some people it might. You can't put down Jane Goodall for the wonderful work she's doing and say we should devote all of our money to people who are dying in South Sudan. We can't make those judgments. And so we have to go where people give. And the way I see it is that if you give to pandas, well, then maybe you will give to people in South Sudan later. Or even if you don't, We want to honor your giving where it is and create that warm, tight sense of community. It's not about how many tweets, how many likes. It's that community of people who want to be there because you created a warm environment that they want to be a part of.